So, Ken, what can you tell us here about the Jets and the Ravens on Sunday at MetLife Stadium with Joe Flacco, former Ravens legend, Super Bowl MVP? Is he still elite? I don't know, but maybe you don't have to be elite to cover the spread on Sunday. What is the current spread in total with Joe Flacco now officially starting in place of the injured Zach Wilson?
Yeah, I mean, it's a history repeating a conversation that we had when we originally thought it was going to be Flacco. Zach Wilson gets hurt in the first preseason game. We start having this conversation immediately. Okay, no, maybe now it's going to be Zach Wilson. No, it's actually going to be Joe Flacco, and we have to see how the market moves again. And it gets us pretty close to where we were before when we thought it was him. At BetMGM, our show sponsor, Ravens, a 7-point favorite with a total of 44.5. The 44.5 is unchanged. I believe there was actually no total movement anywhere when this was announced. That it would be Flacco instead of Wilson, which is kind of interesting. Just you figure, okay, like people think this is a downgrade for the Jets, upgrade for the Jets. Like one way that would be reflected is how many points the Jets are going to score against a pretty good Ravens defense. That didn't change at all. And then we had the type of line movement that I think you would expect based on that Wilson already got hurt in the preseason, and we had a sneak preview of this market and what would happen. Ravens, the line moves in favor of Baltimore. We were close to going back down to 6.5. Now we're 7. BetMGM is 7 minus 115. There are I think there's 7.5 on the board right now, basically, and it's juiced toward the Jets. So we're kind of leaning toward that 7.5, which I know for you, as someone who is very interested, I think, in betting this guy, I will probably not have a bet on this game. Now, it's very unlikely that I will have it on the side of this game. Total, I don't really know yet, but side, I will probably not have a bet anymore. But I think this might create a window for you to have a valuable bet, or at least maybe what you think is a valuable bet.
Sure, and I may be wrong about this, and I've said it a couple times over the course of the last couple of weeks since Zach Wilson got hurt on that Thursday Week 1 preseason game against the Philadelphia Eagles, and the line jumped from 6 to 7.5. I just Zach Wilson's bad. What am I missing here? I guess he could take this huge step forward. It's certainly possible. I'm not saying it's impossible. Just that with the evidence that we have, he might not be good. Is there really a 1.5 of difference? Not just a 1.5, but a 1.5 through 7, right? Is there that big of a difference between Zach Wilson and Joe Flacco? I actually think I trust Joe Flacco more in a spot like this against a really aggressive defense. Flacco at least is going to take care of the ball a little bit. Watch, he's going to throw 4 pick sixes on Sunday now. I'm not saying it's the greatest bet of all time, just that you're going to give me an extra 1.5, and I'm going to get to be above 7 here with Flacco against his former team. I think I have to bet the Jets at that point, and I acknowledge this may be like Baltimore, against Miami a couple years ago in Week 1, 59-10. That could happen, definitely. Just that I kind of disagree
Cleveland,
with the assertion.
Right? That was the year after that, the Cleveland game?
That was the year after, correct. But the one against Miami was the first. That was Lamar's MVP year.
So what is the exact price that you're looking for to bet? Because you don't want to, BetMGM has 7.105 on the Jets, but that's not what you want. So just to be clear about what you're looking for here.
I want 7.5. I need at least 7.5 to bet the Jets. I'm not interested in 7. I need to get above 7 if I'm going to bet the Jets. And it's not there right now at BetMGM, but that is what I am looking for, Kenny.